So today, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about how we get here. What are we doing? How did we get here?
Right. Maybe we should start off, where are we?
Where are we? No, that's a good question. Mm-hmm. We are at Uhuru Hair Studio. Is it Hair Studio?
Uhuru Natural Hair Studio.
Okay. You say it. Ready? We are at
Uhuru Natural Hair Studio.
Lorraine Salon, recording our podcast. Mm-hmm. Lorraine has a salon.
Yes, it is a salon suite, as we call it.
Yes.
And so if you've never been to a salon suite, it is basically a one-person show, or sometimes two, but it's
three.
Or three,
you know.
But it's a small space where a lot of times it's one-on-one, you and your stylist.
Mm-hmm. A salon suite is a one-on-one intimate space for the stylist and the client to do some hair, estheticians, all that stuff.
Yep.
Service industry.
And Deanna and I are in the same building.
Yes, we are.
She's just down the hallway, around the corner.
Yes.
And so whenever I want to come say hi, I can come say hi.
Right.
Or if
check in, be like, hey, I'm leaving.
Right. Or say, good morning, I just walked in.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Or be like, what are you doing?
Hey, you want to go for lunch?
Mm-hmm.
Even though we haven't had that moment yet.
Yeah, I feel like because we're always
like, what you doing?
Working.
When your client come in, next 15 minutes, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, working, huh?
Yeah, we're working.
But how do we get to Sweets, girl? How do we get here? What's your story? What's your journey?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
Because I was deeply inspired by you.
Okay.
So how do we get to Uhuru?
Should I start from before, like, when I started doing hair to now? Is that too much?
It's up to you.
It's a pretty short story, to be honest.
I'm excited.
Several years ago, I hated my job.
That's usually how it starts.
And I needed a change. And my mother, Stephanie James, made a suggestion to me to do hair. Mm-hmm. She understood that it was lucrative. She understood that I could be creative. And her being my mom knew that I was a creative person, that I worked with my hands well and like to create things. And so she made that suggestion. At the time, I wouldn't say I didn't take it serious, but I didn't go forth with it. It was just kind of like, oh, okay. No, I never thought about doing hair, but you know. And then a year later, I was so fed up that I said, you know what? I'm going to hair school. Mind you, never done hair before. I didn't grow up doing my friend's hair or cousins or anything like that. I barely did anything to my own hair. I had only been natural by this point for a number of years, but not that long. And I was bald at the time too, so I wasn't doing anything with my hair. So coming into this, I was very green. So went to hair school, learned everything from scratch, everything from cornrows to 2-strand twists to box braids to how to shampoo, learned everything from scratch. Mm-hmm. Graduated, took my state board exam, and then I got a job at a salon. Because after I got my state board results back and I passed and I got my license, it's like, okay, well, gotta do something with this license.
Where do we go from here? Yeah.
Right. It's time to, so I took a leap and went from working at a bank to working at a salon, which was an interesting transition. But I had a lot of support from my parents and they were like, go for it. My dad had some reservations, but for the most part, my parents were like, just go for it.
Yeah.
And so I did that, worked at that salon for a while. And then I got to a point where it was time to transition and I started thinking about what's next. And with some encouragement from my boyfriend, I decided to open a suite or rent a suite. And that was pretty much the beginning. I got my LLC, got my ducks in a row, got all my supplies, and then here I am. So my transition into business ownership and working out of a suite instead of out of a full-fledged salon setting came out of just time, I think, but also the setting that I was in. I kind of got to a space where it was time to transition. And so now I'm here in a suite on year.
Is it 3? Or
I think it'll be 3 years in December. So like over 2.5 years.
Yeah. Amazing. And he said, for me at least, it all started with my Cabbage Patch doll. Shout outs to them. If you're a 90s baby, you know what I'm talking about.
I never had one, but I saw them in the store.
Yes. So I did everything to that poor little doll. I found out that, please don't try this at home. But I found out that perfume has alcohol in it. So did spritz. But I wasn't gonna go to the store at that young age and think spritz. But it smelled like it had some, I don't know what made me do this. But I sprayed her hair down with some perfume. And I curled it with a hot curling iron. Did it melt? No. It curled. And she had spritzed curls in her hair.
What's the hair made out of? Yarn, right?
No. Some of them are. But I think it's corn silk or something like that that the hair was made out of. And that, listen, like fried down and laid to the side, that baby had everything. That was my daughter. That was my daughter before I had a daughter. You know, the little holes, each individual hole, and them heads was big. Cabbage Patch doll, and they were hard. Busted my lip a few times with that thing. But each individual hole, I took the time to braid each individual hole on that Cabbage Patch doll.
So micro braids?
Yeah, and then I used glue to glue the ends together because you couldn't put rubber bands on.
Yeah.
But it's washable. So when I tell you, I did everything except for color to that Cabbage Patch doll.
I'm here for it.
Learn how to braid, all that stuff on that doll. And I just really loved how creative I could be with just that experience. Cosmetology for me was something that was always on the back of my mind.
Okay.
You know, you're young, you don't really know what you want to do when you grow up. I think that's a really big question for kids, but it is something to think about.
Yeah.
Anyway, I graduated high school and I wanted to come to North Carolina. I wanted to be here real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad. I was watching videos on YouTube, whatever.
About North Carolina?
About Central.
Oh, okay.
Central in particular.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to North Carolina. I'm gonna take a year because I live out of state and I ain't gonna pay double the tuition. So I was like, I'm gonna take a year off. I'm gonna just go to beauty school because that's what I want to do eventually. I don't know when.
Yeah.
So I went to beauty school and graduated, came down here and had a baby. I had my babies, and in that, while I was becoming a mother, I did nails for a really long time until COVID. And then after COVID, I was like, is the world ending? And I never pursued my passion, like my actual passion. Why didn't I take that leap? Why didn't I take that risk?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what do I have to lose? My husband is doing what he has to do, and I'm jobless now because of COVID.
Yeah.
Let me go and pursue my passion. And that's when I went to the salon where I met Lorraine.
Yes.
And that's how I got there. How I got here at the Brooklyn Brownstone, I had already created my LLC and stuff from doing nails and trying to figure out things during COVID. I just transitioned that into a hair salon. And I was deeply inspired by Lorraine's story and seeing her glow the way that she did when we went to dinner that night. I was like, yo, I'm so like ready to be out of this situation.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, now I'm inspired, and just things took a turn where it was just like, all right, I'm not happy here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just go with the flow. I was kind of pushed out the nest, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna just go and do what I needed to do. In literally 7 days, I was like, let me find something. And in this week span, I have to do something. I got the salon suite with my last paycheck, bought everything I needed, and just went out on faith, prayed over my business, and said, you take it. You take it, God take it, and you do what it is that you want me to do in this space.
Yep.
And that's how I got there.
Now, I want you guys to hear that. In a week,
Literally 7
this
days.
girl, this woman woman set up a business, a salon.
Yeah.
Amazing. Honestly.
7 days. And I was just like, how you probably felt the same way. Like, what am I doing? Like,
right.
It's a very, very scary situation. At least for me it was. And I just didn't know, how am I gonna get clients? How are these things gonna, but if people want you, they will find you.
Yep. That's so true, because I mean, you know the backstory. There were some clients that didn't know that I left, didn't know where I was going, but knew that I went somewhere, and you know, it's kind of tapered off at this point. But with my first year and a half, people were finding me.
Yeah.
All types of ways. Instagram, Reddit, searching, asking.
Yeah.
If that is your client and they want you, they're gonna find you.
Yeah. Plus, I'm gonna tell them where you're at.
Right.
If they ask me, I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah.
So.
Which you did.
Yeah.
I have accounts of people who are like, yeah.
I have no idea. Nobody told me, and that to me really bothered me. That was one of the reasons why I was just like, why don't they know?
Right.
If what was said in the beginning was supposed to be what it was, why don't they know?
Right. It's kind of crazy for your clients to have to go through
that, because that's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair to you who put your services, and you know, you worked. Yeah. You worked hard. We all worked hard.
Very hard.
And I just don't think that was right. And that's kind of something that really, really turned me off and made me feel like, so if I ever decided to do my own thing, what would that look like? If you can do that to her, what would you do to me?
Right.
And that kind of also a reason why I was like, yeah, no. So she left in December, I left in January.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And my transition was longer than yours.
Extremely.
You had did you eat?
No, I had I had a week. And weekends, maybe. Yeah. Because I finished out the week.
Yes.
Yeah.
You finished out the week, and then you had a week to prep until your first day. I worked a 30-ish day notice. Probably the most stressful 30 days of my life.
Yeah.
Just because of how things were handled, which further let me know, yes, it is time to transition.
Yeah.
And so,
another reason why.
Add that on to the, to the list, if you will, of why it's time to transition. And it's been great for both of us. We've both been successful. We've both made some major moves. Yeah. Since transitioning. So.
Yeah, I literally had a weekend. It's like, no, you can leave today, and I'm just like, just because I said I'm unhappy, you can leave today. It's crazy.
That's insane. Instead of saying, how can we make this better?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know you weren't happy.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't see myself leaving. I didn't want to, because I believed in everything. Like, I believed in the Black business. I believed in the sisterhood, all the things that were sold in the beginning. I believed in that, and I thought that that would be a thing. But the mishandling of you, I felt like that was wrong. Yeah. And that's a really good reason, because you were a strong employee. You worked hard. You worked hours and hours from sun up to sundown, no lunch breaks, all the things.
Yep.
And to fumble that was crazy. Yeah. Because even in our newness to coming back to the salon and our camaraderie between everybody, that was special to me. Yeah. I felt like that was extremely special, to have someone who enjoys the same thing you're doing, and being able to uplift each other genuinely. Yes. Felt like, really for real. Good. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think in the beginning I felt a lot of that, but I would say those last, 6 months of me being there, not so much. Which again led up to me leaving. But yeah, I would say I was mishandled. Yeah. very much so. Like I said, my transition was a 30-day span of, I don't even know, don't want
to divulge all the information.
Maybe not all of it.
Not all of it.
But just a lot of things, a lot of, I'll just say hatefulness, lies, some of everything. And I had a lot of encouragement though from my parents, my mom and my dad, and also my boyfriend, and then also from Deanna, keeping me informed, and then like I said, both of my parents being so, just so encouraging, like, just let me know whatever happens at the end of your time there, whatever you're permitted or not permitted to do as far as clientele, we got you. And not even just we got you, but you will be successful.
Yeah.
You will get new clients. You will have business. Same thing with my boyfriend, just being like, with the utmost confidence, you'll be busy.
Right. You'll be booked. Like, okay.
Are you? How do you know that?
Who told you? Who told you that?
Just, it's something to be said about your family or your loved ones being so confident in you that they could just speak like, you'll be fine. Like, don't worry about it.
My husband's same. He was like, okay. He was like, I got you. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. I got you. And I was like, okay. My mom was like, go ahead. Do what you do.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That support is
priceless.
Yeah.
You cannot put a price on that because it's everything. When you're in those moments where you have some doubt, you don't know what's going on, you feel uncertain, somebody you love and that loves you for real, coming to you and being like, girl,
you got this.
Yeah. My mom was like, we've been waiting on you. We've always thought that you should have.
And literally, people who sat in my chair said, yeah. I was like, did you? Because I really did not see myself going anywhere. I thought, oh, this is great. This is my career. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm going to be with this company. And, but clients sat in my chair and be like, yeah, I could figure that you were going soon. And I was just like, that's crazy.
How did you know that? I didn't know that.
Right.
Because before things got too bad, I wasn't thinking about that at all. Like,
because we were
happy.
And we were happy.
You've been doing hair professionally for not even 2 years at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm not thinking about going anywhere. I'm still learning. So, but things change very quickly in life sometimes, and I think that's what happened with us.
Yeah.
One day to another, things are different.
Yeah. I was strongly encouraged by Lorraine. Like, she came in, when I told you she was glowing, like, she was so happy. And I'm just sitting there like,
I didn't even know I was glowing, y'all. I didn't even know.
She walked in, like, you're literally glowing. I said, how's everything going? She said, she's like, she's growing, she's getting through it, and she's learning. I'm just like,
yeah. But, I think our people were right that we did grow. I think we grew pretty quickly. We had clients that followed us. We had clients that found us.
Yeah. Like, some people say they go to you and they were like, I haven't seen Deanna and whatever, or they come to me and they say, I haven't seen Lorraine, but she's right here.
Right.
Or I'm right here.
Yeah.
And also new people, a lot of new people, when you don't do certain things, you send them to me and vice versa. And I feel like, and then after that, I think the biggest way besides like social media is cool, but word of mouth, I think, takes it every time. Because somebody got a sister, somebody got a cousin, somebody got a brother who needs something done.
Yeah. People got coworkers. I think we're good. People got coworkers. Yeah, it's the word of mouth. So, and then also, I think we grew quickly and relatively seamlessly because I think we have integrity. Yeah. And we're good people. And that filters through everything that we do. Yeah. So
you can't fake that. I mean, you can try.
You can. Yeah. You can try to fake it. But at some point people are gonna see like, oh, she ain't got no integrity.
That's the facade.
It's
The man behind the curtain.
Yeah. I don't know his real name, but
The Wiz.
The Wiz.
Was he the wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you pull the curtain back.
You ain't got no magic.
You ain't got no magic.
Word.
But yeah.
That's how we got here.
Mm-hmm. That's how we got here. We are business owners. I'm 2.5 years in. You're like the same.
Almost,
right?
Because I started in January.
Yeah.
No, I started in February. I started here in February, yeah.
It was February.
Everything literally.
I feel like
on the 7th.
Yeah.
My suite number is 7.
Yeah.
7 days to build the salon.
Mm-hmm.
February 7th is my start date.
Yep. Lucky number 7.
Lucky number. That's my number. My birthday.
Mm-hmm.
January 7th.
In case you want to give her a birthday gift, her birthday's coming up in a few months.
Yes. Ooh, you got a big birthday for you.
I'm turning 30 in December.
Oh my god!
Of this year.
I'm so excited.
On the 19th. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try to do something.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out. Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out.
But yeah. So that's how we got here.
Imposter syndrome. How do you feel about that? Like, I don't know. Like, not necessarily like imposter, like I'm doing stuff and unsure of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But more so looking at like social media, for example, seeing things and being like, oh, I could be more informed about certain things.
Yeah.
And how could I always wanting to be a student, not necessarily always a teacher.
Yeah.
But I think that's what my version of that would be. It was like, how can I know more?
Yeah. I think for me, I do have a touch of imposter syndrome. Like, I feel like there's been at least once or twice where I was like, girl, I did this haircut and I was so unsure.
Yeah.
But then I sent it to her and she's like, girl, you did great. And I forgot what you said one time when I sent you pictures of a haircut that I was unsure about. I think you said, trust your gift or something like that. And I was like,
real tears.
Wait, are you saying I have a gift?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like sometimes when it comes to like 2-strand twists, locks, silk press, stuff like that, like I don't really feel imposter syndrome with that, but it may be something like maybe I'm still working on, or something I'm still learning, or something that I can do, but I'm not super experienced with it, that, you know, I don't necessarily trust my gift. Sometimes I feel weird even saying that I have a gift, but that's a topic in itself. But I think also, not so much now, but sometimes I've dealt with like, I don't even know if this is imposter syndrome, but almost like, okay, so I own a business where people come and like get their hair done. Like people trust me to do their hair. And on my day to day, like I'm just working. I'm not thinking about that day to day. But then sometimes in my quiet time, I'm like, yo, I saw 5 people today and they all trusted me to do their hair.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like, I'm like,
not like I'm in disbelief, but it's just like, whoa.
Like out of body kind of sort of.
Yeah. Like thinking about it from the outside perspective, like people, not saying they shouldn't trust me. Don't mistake what I'm saying, y'all. I'm not saying y'all shouldn't trust me. I'm just amazed at having built a business and it's running and it's successful, and I have clients that trust me. Like, that's dope. That's amazing, you know? To have built a clientele.
Yeah.
Like a regular clientele that
Girl, I be getting excited when I see all people that I know, like for several, like a whole day of people I know. I'm like, ooh, it's gonna be a good day.
Like, ooh, I can't wait to talk to her.
Right.
Ooh, she not gonna have. I can't wait to ask her about this.
Right.
Ooh.
The follow ups. Ooh, the follow ups. You sit there like,
yeah.
So, how you doing?
Girl, let me tell you what happened.
Like, let me.
What happened?
Yeah, tell me.
Or those clients, like I have a couple clients of all different age groups, but I have a couple that anytime they come in, we gotta talk politics. We have to talk about the current events in this crazy political climate that we're in. I know I can gab with them about that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. A lot of people come in and they be so, I mean, we work with Black women.
Yeah.
So in today's climate, we're literally being attacked. So literally fisticuffs.
Yeah.
So we gotta debrief.
Gotta debrief. Which, you know, this is because we're Black people, we can debrief safely.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
Because this is a Black space, which I really appreciate. You know, if I ever thought about not doing hair again, child, please, I would not go back to any sort of corporate setting because I can't talk how I want to talk. And I can't be with my people all day.
Yeah.
You know?
We've been doing this for way too
It's
long.
It's been way too long.
To try to reconform into society.
I don't even know what that would look like. What you mean I can't wear bands knots?
Right.
Huh? So my bees are a problem? You said my bees are loud?
Excuse me?
Who this for? My bees are distracting you. Child, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What else? Oh, our personalities. We can talk about that. Like, as a stylist, even getting into it in the beginning, it's easier because you're in a group setting. You're kind of coached into how to talk to people and things like that. Even from my prior experience being a nail tech, you just get to learn how to do that. But that can be, I don't want to say intimidating, but it can be, like, if that's not your norm. Yeah. Like, if you're not naturally an extrovert,
yes,
it can be a little scary, especially in the beginning, like as a beginner stylist, just getting to talk to people. But I feel like even in beauty school, I kind of had to outgrow that. And then you have your teachers and stuff alongside of you, kind of teaching you how to talk to people. And I feel like that's the only, and it's led me in my personal life to be a little bit more extroverted, and I'm able to easily communicate with people.
Yeah.
But I'm not a talker. Like, naturally, I'm not a talker. Unless I really know you, because we be cutting up. But I'm not naturally a talker.
Yeah. And contrary to what my boyfriend thinks, I am not an extrovert. And, like, I'm just not. I would say...
Yeah, we've been called boring before.
Who?
Us.
Wait, when did we get called boring?
You don't remember? Like, y'all
vaguely.
Boring.
What?
Because we're not, like, out there and...
Yeah. I guess I'm boring then.
You don't remember us being called boring?
It's almost like I kind of remember it, but then I don't.
You know who called us boring? And I'm like, we have a ton of fun.
Right.
So
I don't have any issues.
What you're talking about?
Who's bored?
Who's boring?
I'm not bored.
I'm not bored.
But yeah,
it's safe.
Yeah.
It's safe. Like, I'm never gonna be extroverted with someone I don't feel safe with. Cause, like, how can I truly be myself? Like, fully myself, not even truly, but fully myself with somebody I don't trust like that.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to the people who can.
That's not me.
But it's not me.
That ain't Lorraine James.
It's not me.
Yeah, so I'm not an extrovert, I'm an introvert. And like you said, I did learn though how, like, not that I had to learn, it's like I was a weirdo, but like, you kind of learn how to socialize and how to socialize in a way that's comfortable for you, but you're still socializing.
Yeah.
You know, but then also, sometimes clients are not extroverted.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever had clients that don't talk.
Time.
Yeah. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me too. I'm perfectly okay with that.
In fact, I can vibe with that actually.
Yeah.
Not only do I not dislike it, I actually like it.
Enjoy it, right?
I enjoy it.
Because to be honest, say for example, even 4 people. 4 people's a good day.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's 8. Imagine trying to start 8 conversations with 8 different people about things all day. Sometimes that in itself, you don't even, and it's not even like in the moment you're realizing that this is a lot until like you close the door one final time and you're like, yo, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Social battery is drained. But yeah.
Yeah. Seriously. And it's like being in a suite, I think, can be like 2 things at once. being in a suite can be great for a stylist who isn't introvert, because you're not in a salon setting with a bunch of other stylists, a bunch of other
and
clients
like that too.
And clients like it too, especially the clients that are introverted.
Yeah.
But also, depending on who you are, how you think, it could feel like a little bit of pressure to talk because it's just you two in here. But I don't know. I think that comes with practice. It depends on how you think about your day. It depends on how you think about it and how you prepare yourself, and your relationship with your clients too. Because most of my clients at this point are regulars that I see on a regular basis, and then I see new people. But like I know my clients who are quiet. I know before they come in, it's gonna be a chill time with them. We just gonna vibe to the music, and that's gonna be it. And then I know my ones who
we were finna cut up.
We going to
cut up. Like I like Lorraine being my last client on Saturdays sometimes because our appointment is scheduled for an hour and 30 minutes. We be in there for like 3 hours, just cutting up.
Yep.
And then do like that.
It's a hangout session,
right?
With hair.
Be like, girl, how was your day? Child, let me tell you.
Do you know this lady? But yeah, I think overall being in a suite is it's good for introverted people because you know you can kind of get to know your client one-on-one. Like I've had clients where they came with me to my suite, but I met them and started doing their hair at the salon that we came from, and might have did their hair for a year and a half. Didn't really talk much.
Yeah,
don't know much about them.
That's true.
But then when we came to the
door
suite,
is closed. You're in a box, like it's just y'all two. You be like, who are you?
You learn so much stuff about these people. Some people I didn't know they had children.
Really?
Yeah, didn't know they had children. Didn't know what kind of work they did because they were so quiet, and I just allowed them to be quiet. You kind of sense this person's not a talker.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or even is it are they comfortable talking in such an open space?
Exactly. Yeah. I think for some of my clients it's more so that like they may not have been real
comfortable.
Yeah. But in a one-on-one setting,
and
cool.
You get a little deeper with them about different stuff that's going on in life that I don't feel like I'd ever, if it wasn't in like certain events, family events, and different things that happen in people's lives.
Yeah.
It feels like a safer place.
Yes.
To have those kind of conversations, and it's not like warranted. Like, hey, you know, what are we like gonna try to talk about? Sometimes it's just like as soon as they sit down, they're like, oh, I couldn't wait for today. Like, you know, I love that.
When I hear that.
Oh, I couldn't wait till 3 o'clock.
I've been waiting on this.
I've been waiting for this all week.
Or after you shampoo, they're like, oh, I really needed that.
Yeah. I hug. If I see somebody coming through my door and they just look heavy, I'm like, hey, you okay?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's easier to do that in the suite.
Yes.
Like, hey, are you okay? And sometimes that's the straw that broke the camel's back.
You just
and they're able to get that off. And I'm just like, it's okay. And I gave them a hug. And even in that hug, you're just like, yo, I really needed that hug. Sometimes I'm hugging and I'm ready to let go, and they're just like,
they locked in.
I'm like, come on. Yeah, no, but seriously.
Yeah.
Some people really need a hug. Especially people like by themselves.
Yeah.
Or whatever, like the strong friend. The strong friends need hugs.
Yeah.
Because they be going through life for real. And they come to the door and it's just like, sometimes I don't even say nothing. I'm just like, hey. And I'll hug them and they won't let go. And I'm just like, come on. And they're like, oh, I really needed that.
Girl, if that ever happened to me, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna tear up.
I've cried with a client before because she was dealing with a loss.
Yeah.
I was like in tears. Because you feel when they feel.
Yeah.
I feel like touching people's head in itself is, excuse me, it's a
transference.
For sure.
And I feel like sometimes it's a transference and you may not even register it as that. But it's happening. You know, even just being in the room with someone.
Yeah.
You can, it's a transference. Like, yeah, it really is. I had the opposite happen where I was going through some stuff and it was just one of those mornings where you just feel so heavy.
Yeah.
There's so much on your mind. You're dealing with whatever you're dealing with. And I had a client come in, her normal perky self, super cool, love her to death. And she came in, she's like, hey girl, what's going on, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what my response was, but of course I said, I'm okay, I'm good. Whatever it was about my face or my voice or whatever, she knew instantly that something was not right.
Yeah.
And she was like setting up her stuff, and sometimes she'll have like her laptop or whatever. So she was setting up and she stopped and she was like, what's wrong? And of course I was like, oh, I'm good. Mind you, she don't ask me twice how I'm doing. It's building up to,
right.
I'm starting to choke up.
Right.
Don't ask me again how I'm doing, because I'm going to start crying.
And it's crazy how many times we may have come in like that.
Yes.
But our day totally does this 360 and kind of turns around by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because of the people that you've interacted with all day.
And it did that day because she asked me again how I was doing. No, she asked me that second time and I said, I'm good. And she said, are you sure? And I said, yeah. Then I turned around to get something out of the cabinet and I just, oh my God, the tears just started coming down. And I just couldn't help it. Like, you ever just started crying and you just...
Yeah, I hate when people ask me.
It's not me.
Yeah. Like, that's instantly, I'm going to start crying.
I'm going to cry right now.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2. But it's like I couldn't help it. The tears were coming. I couldn't even stop them.
Yeah.
And I didn't want her to see me crying, but I couldn't. Like, I had to,
Like, how do you cover that up?
I couldn't.
You just could have stayed in the corner, like.
And I didn't have any tissue. I didn't have any Kleenex that day. I ran out.
Yeah.
And she just came over, embraced me, and she prayed over me. And I just held on to that lady, and I was just like, thank you so much.
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't talk to her about what was going on because it was very fresh, but that helped me. Yeah. It really did. Yeah. And I really did have a better day. I was not, before she came in, I was not on track to have a good day. I just wasn't. And it was going to probably be one of those days where you just kind of like push through it, which we have to do a lot, but it's not always good to do that. And so, was I embarrassed that I cried? Not really.
Yeah.
I would say I wish I hadn't cried, but I think I probably needed that hug, and I probably needed to do that. And it's funny because that day that she came in was not her usual time or day that she comes, but for some reason she had to switch it. So if we had kept her normal schedule, she would have came in that day, and I would have had someone else in her place.
Yeah.
And I may not have gotten that boost that I needed. So we were kind of joking, saying you probably did need that because I wasn't really supposed to be here today.
Yeah,
So that was dope. So shout out to her.
Hey girl.
Yeah, that was very much needed. So sometimes your clients are gonna give you a boost. It just depends on what kind of day you're having or what you're going through. And sometimes clients may give you a boost and they don't even know you they're giving you a boost. It may just be something that you think about in your quiet time.
Yeah.
So.
That's so deep. That's so beautiful. These are the moments that we relish in as that relationship that you build. I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
For a long time, I was a stay-at-home mom with no friends, new to a whole new city, and it's just like, at the time when I met you, I knew no one. So it was just like, okay, let's see what this holds. But in this process, the beauty of it is that you get to meet so many different people.
You do connect with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do you have any clients that you feel like you could be friends with?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
My best friend's a hairstylist too. If you don't know her, she's in New York. She's a braider. Her name is Naisha Styles on Instagram. But she's a braider. And she goes out with her clients all the time. Like, they become her good friends.
That's what's up.
So I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
But I aspire to. Inspire. Lord, use good words, Deanna. Inspire to.
Yeah. I have some clients for sure that I'm like, yo.
Would it be weird if I was like, hey, you wanna go out?
Right.
Like,
do you wanna go with me to this?
That's the introvertedness in me. Be like, you wanna go to the Brandy concert too?
Right.
What are you bringing?
Oh, you going to the Atlanta show? So am I. Should we meet up?
Right? Like, how do you do that? Like,
I don't know.
I guess in this new age, it's kind of hard to figure out how to make friends.
Yeah,
I don't know how to make friends too either.
I met Deanna because we work together, and she's
and that's
awesome.
usually how people meet.
Yeah.
It's like through work, but we work with like just I'm like, okay, cool.
But like, I'm not someone. I don't like forced.
Yeah, me neither.
Friendship, or like, I'm not someone who would thrive at a networking event. I don't know about you.
No, because we're introverted.
I'm not gonna walk up to people and just start to, what do I even say?
Right, but I'm learning and I'm trying, but I don't. That's not naturally me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's maybe where my imposter syndrome could kick in because it's just like I don't do this.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like almost a persona that you have to have. Because I feel like even if I did, it will suck because it's awkward for me.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. And then I'm overthinking what I'm gonna say.
And then you say something crazy.
So, I like your toes.
Right. Like, that's a good color. Like,
that's a great color.
Where'd
you get them?
Okay.
Where'd I get my toes? Yeah. Do your toes come after your mom or your dad?
That's weird. That's really weird. I hope you don't do that.
No, I've never said anything that awkward.
But it's just weird. It doesn't come naturally.
Yeah. So what about like getting overstimulated? Do you ever feel like
I get overstimulated every day? Yeah. I have children.
I get overstimulated and I don't have children.
I wake up overstimulated.
I go to bed overstimulated. I eat food overstimulated.
No, seriously. But I'm trying, at least in this season of my life, shout outs to being in your 30s because I feel like that does, like, even when you're inching towards your 30s, you start to feel like some type of shift, like you want something different.
Yeah.
Like something to change. Like, you can't keep doing the same things you've been doing. For me, at least right now, this is my first year in my 30s.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm always in search of peace. And I feel like every year I start off with something. Like when I started my salon, I wanted to start the year off with gratitude. Just be thankful, thank God for everything, despite how it happened or whatever it was, just letting him hold it all.
Yeah.
And, just be thankful.
Yeah.
Everything. On slow days, I'm like, thank you. God, maybe I needed this. And I still carry over those things throughout the years and just build onto that. And this year, I'm in the space of peace, trying to rebalance my life because I feel very unbalanced.
Girl, me too.
So unbalanced because what we're used to from where we started as a hairstylist, it's hard to transition out of that.
It really is.
Because it's just like, you need to see so many people to make the certain amount that you want to make.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
And it's just
There's
like,
commission involved.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted, but I want to be able to send my kids to dance class. I want to be able to do these things. So I'm going to work and I'm going to work. I'm going to be here till 2 a.m. and then see you back at 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to do these things. And it's just like to unlearn that. It takes a while. I still cave. I'm here later than I need to be. But even just switching that mindset of finally being comfortable, first of all, as a new business owner, of how things fall. You kind of see how the chips fall. Because in the beginning, you were slow on 1 week, you're looking at it just like, did I make the right career choice? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing?
Right, that's when that imposter syndrome comes in and be like, you did the wrong thing. You're not supposed to be doing
like, do I need a 9 to 5? Do I need to find, like, exactly, do I need to find something else? And then you get that good week that make you be like,
And then those slow weeks become fewer and far in between.
Yeah, and then you're like, and then when they come, you're grateful for them.
Yes. I had to do that too. I started doing that in the beginning because, I would tell my mom like, oh, it's looking a little light, And my mom would be like, don't worry about that because there's going to come a time where you're going to want a break. So enjoy it now because there will be a time where you don't really have these random days where you may only have one client or whatever.
Right.
And that definitely happened for sure. Now I don't really have slow weeks. So unless it's like certain
like
times of the year.
Yeah, like a weird mix up or something happened.
Yeah, or certain times of the year where it's a little slower.
Yeah.
But I definitely get overstimulated as well. usually I'm overstimulated by like the end of the day.
Yeah.
Not because I don't like my clients or
sure
didn't have a good day. It's just social battery.
Yeah.
That some people don't believe is true, but it is. It exists, and it can go. I mean, it gets drained, and that's where self-care comes in.
Yeah.
I think, especially for people who are introverted, you gotta find a way to recharge.
Yeah.
For me, I'm remembering that I actually need solitude. Like I need time, just me.
Nobody
not
else.
Me and the boyfriend, not me and mom.
Yeah.
Lorraine needs to go to the movies. Lorraine needs to go by herself to go get brunch.
Yeah.
Lorraine needs to go to the mall by herself. Lorraine needs to go whatever.
Yeah. And that itself is good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I had to learn because I was very much a dependent. I depended on like, hey, let me call so and so we can go here.
Yeah.
Or let me do this. That's something I kind of learned in my mid 20s. It's like you got to learn how to do this by yourself and be okay with doing things by yourself. And find, because even if you ask, I'm gonna challenge you. Mm-hmm. This week, ask people, do you do things by yourself? Mm-hmm. And see what they say. And it's a self-care question.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel comfortable doing things by yourself?
That's a good question.
Because I didn't for a really long time, and it's not like something I was consciously thinking about until I started to think about it, and I was just like, I'm going to the movies. Yeah. So and so is not available.
So I'm gonna go.
I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go eat by myself and see how that feels, and it's amazing. It's legit amazing. Once you get over that hurdle of, I guess, feeling weird about being by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be by myself at home all day.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I do that, but
right. But you could.
I got kids.
Yeah.
and a husband, but
you could.
Learning to be by yourself and being okay with that. That's beautiful.
It really is. I was actually reading about solitude because I was kind of like thinking like, man, how often do you get time by yourself? Well, what started this was someone told me that they asked ChatGPT to give them a questionnaire to find out how old their inner child is. So freaking cool.
What prompted that question?
I don't know. I didn't even ask her what made her ask. But she asked ChatGPT to give her a questionnaire to figure out how old her inner child is. So I did the same thing, and it said my inner child is like a preteen. And it said that it thinks I'm a preteen because I like being alone a lot, looking for, I can't remember a lot of the words that it said, but basically enjoying learning by myself, enjoy kind of like self-exploration.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I think back to when I was a preteen, that's exactly what I was doing. I'm always kicking my brothers out of the room. I want to be by myself. Whatever I'm doing, like I wanted to be by myself. Not because I didn't love my family or friends or anything, but really wanting that solitude. And I was reading about solitude, and it said it's so healthy, even if it's a little bit uncomfortable, because that's your time for self-reflection.
Yeah.
That's your time to sort through your thoughts and process things. If you always have a lot of distractions, you don't really get enough time to really sit and actually do that. Yeah. And it's just generally good for you. Like you said, it's something that's worth learning and getting comfortable with doing. It's very rewarding. It doesn't mean you have to do it all the time.
Yeah.
But sometimes
find those moments to take those moments. Yeah. Find those moments to take those moments.
Yeah. Because for me, it's definitely a recharge. Because by the time I spend the day by myself, I'm ready to be like, where's my boo?
Yeah.
I'm ready to mix and mingle again, but you kind of need that time to like, stop. Like you said, when that last client leaves for the day, and it's been a full day.
Yeah.
You've had a great day, you've had great conversations, but you still feel that.
Like you drained.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sit and sometimes I'll be sitting there and be like, you be anxious, you be ready to go home. Yeah. And then you finish and you're just like, let me sit here for a little bit.
Just a minute, just a little bit. Decompress.
And even people do it in their cars. Like you be sitting in your cars for 30 minutes. 30 minutes in the car. Decompressing
is a thing. It's important.
Yeah.
And I think solitude can help you do that, with a longer span of time. And like you were saying earlier with wanting to, you said something like mixing up the cycle, or like you were kind of doing the same thing, you needed a change.
Yeah.
I definitely am in that space. So like for me, I would wake up 20 minutes before I have to leave the house to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
That makes for a very hectic day.
Yeah, I just posted about that.
You did post about that.
I just posted about that.
You did post about that.
You starting your day off with anxious energy.
You're not gonna have a good day. I mean, you might have a good day. It might turn around, but you're not starting your day off right. And I kept saying to myself, like, Lorraine, this is not a good way to start your day. Rushing, looking for this, looking for that. You don't have any time to eat breakfast. Mm-hmm. You're walking in the door with 15 minutes to spare before your client gets here.
Mm-hmm.
And so recently, I'm only in week 1, but it's been great. I have been getting up at 5:45.
Shout out to you.
I never thought I would be this woman,
mm-hmm.
but I've been getting up at 5:45 to go for a walk/run.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's been really solitude.
Mm-hmm.
That's a form of solitude for me.
You're literally grounding yourself and getting yourself ready for the day.
Yeah, that I never would have thought about as solitude. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't even listen to music the way I normally would when I go and run, because now I can hear my thoughts, I can hear my breath, I can hear my footprints, and it's almost like I'm locked into my body.
Yeah. For some people that's scary. Yeah, I can see that. If you're not used to it, I can see that being a little bit weird. Or if something like traumatic has happened to you, sometimes it's not a safe place. Yeah. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
It is.
That was beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful episode. Yes. We got through a lot.
We did. For this to be our first episode.
Mm-hmm. Fire.
Okay.
And I'm so glad we finally did this.
I know. Because we've been I think because we tried to kick off the year with a bang. We bought houses.
We were going to do everything all at once.
Yeah.
But I think everything happens in the timing that it's supposed to happen. We had time to transition, go through some things, and get ourselves together. Yeah. Gather resources, gather equipment, and
Yeah, and be ready. When the time is right, it's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And just starting. That's the theme.
Just start.
Just whatever you have. Because we're thinking, oh, we need this, we need that. Mm-hmm. We need to set up this way. We're just like, we literally have everything we need.
Literally everything that we needed.
So let's just, what day?
Yeah. Okay. August 10th? Sure. Let's do it.
And here we are. And that's
how we got here.
Okay. And that's
how we got here. I'm Lorraine.
And I'm Deanna.
And this has been episode 1. Uno. Stay tuned for both.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe.
Yes. Like, subscribe.
Hit that red subscribe button.
Mm-hmm. And leave comments.
What's our comments? What's our conversation in our comment section? What are we talking about? I guess, a time where you were afraid to start something.
Yeah.
If you're currently in that,
mm-hmm.
or just if you've experienced that.
Yeah. And how do you overcome that? Did you overcome it?
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we want to know about that. Let us know.
Yes. In the comments below, let's have a discussion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bye.